So you've bricked your Di2, nothing's working, and you're not sure what to do or how to fix it. Hi, I'm Harley from Cycling Harley, and this is a problem I've had on 5 different bikes, numerous times on the same bike. This is how you fix your Di2 once you've bricked it, trying to update your DFly Bluetooth module. So this is the EWWU101, and it looks like this. It is a Bluetooth unit which forms part of the link of your Di2 unit, and it allows your Di2 to talk to your phone or to talk to your head unit. Now, when you want to upgrade the firmware on components of your Di2, whether that be the rear derailleur, the front derailleur, the shifters, things like that, when you've got a Bluetooth unit in the system, in the linked system, you can also opt to upgrade the firmware on that. Now, what's been happening is every time I've done that through Bluetooth, it drops out, whether my phone goes flat, whether it auto locks the screen. So that's a big one. If you're under 50% battery and you're in low power mode on iPhone, your phone automatically will lock after 30 seconds. So if you don't know that and you're halfway through an install or a firmware update and it drops out, your whole system is affectionately known as bricked. So it stops completely, nothing works, no shifting, nothing. There's a lot of things online about how to fix that. I've looked at as much of it as I could find, and there's a lot of people with the same problem, and no one really has a definitive answer from what I can tell. When it bricks, the best and simplest way is to disconnect this, take this off. Then what you do is you unplug the battery for a minute minimum. What it does is it resets the firmware, and then when you plug it back in and charge it back up, it will then, your Di2 will start working again. Okay guys, so this is the eTube app version 4. Now there is a newer version, I think it's version 5. Get version 4 if you've got a bricked Di2 unit. If it's bricked, you use version 4, it just works better for unbricking things. I've already reset everything. I've taken the battery, disconnected it, put it back together. I've left the Bluetooth unit in the link just to show you what happens. So when you start up the app, it says connect the bike to the computer and press OK. So we've connected it through the junction box using the charger and a USB cable from the charger into the PC. That's the one that can take data, like the one that you use for your Garmin to connect it to the computer or what have you. Just make sure that that's working, and we press next. And it just resets, so nothing happens. So what we'll do now is we'll take off the Di2 unit and just run it by itself as a standard Di2 Shimano setup without the Bluetooth unit connected. As you can see, the DFly unit there with its 2 wires, one coming out of the frame and the other one coming out of the DFly unit into the rear derailleur. So we're just going to keep the one with the frame, take the one out of the derailleur and go directly from the frame into the rear derailleur. So that has now bypassed that DFly unit there, as you can see. Come back to the laptop, and without the DFly unit connected, just the Di2 into the battery charger, into the computer, and opening with eTube app. And there we go. All the units are there, except for the Di2, sorry, the Bluetooth unit. Now, if any of these were not the latest firmware, you could select them. I don't want to override it, but you would select the one that you've got there and it would give you the option to update it, and you update it through here. Once you've done that, you then disconnect it. Now everything is now running, it's up to date, it's all good. And then what we do is we go down and we just reconnect the DFly unit back into the system. Well, there you have it. It's all back up and running now. Hopefully you got something out of it. Please remember to like the video, share it with any mates with Di2, and subscribe for future content. Guys, you can get a unit called a PCE1, which will update individual parts, including the Bluetooth DFly unit if you really want to. I wouldn't bother, just stick to this, update the firmware via the PC without the DFly unit attached, reattach it after, no more problems. Hope you enjoyed it, catch you in the next one, cheers.